Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I am journeying for 3 days into the Canadian wilderness, aka Kawartha Highlands, with me and my dog Bailey and our little kayak and all my stuff back there. I just finished, woo, Tippy, Bailey sit. You have to stay, okay? I just paddled for about 45 minutes here. And I still got quite a ways to go, and I also have to portage for a little bit and then get back in the water, go a little bit more, and find my campsite for the night. So I hope you enjoy following along my journey, and talk to you soon when I'm not out of breath. Beautiful Kawartha Lakes. Right, babe? Alright, so if I'm correct, those signs there should lead me to Crab Lake. This is my makeshift map that I drew, because I don't have a printer at home. Whew, hour and a half paddle, and we're finally here. Land ho! Alright guys, so after getting thoroughly lost and going off that trail, turns out I was on the wrong trail and I went off in the wrong spot. Ran into some lady walking down the road and she told me I was in the wrong spot. So I paddled for another half an hour and I ended up here. This is the right spot. Right, baby girl? I have to get to Crab Lake from Wolf Lake. Alright guys, I made it to my camp spot finally. Got a little lost there, but gorgeous spot that I get to call home for the next few days. Right, Bales? You happy to be here? Who's happy, honey? Who's happy, girl? Whew, these bugs are nuts out here. And there is not a single other campsite or person or house or anything in sight. Let's build a shelter. I'm notching out a piece of this tree. So, frickin' bugs. For my shelter, I think I'm going to do a basic lean-to. So I'm looking right now, I have my main support piece across, and I'm just looking for some more straight pieces to make my roof. Alright, so this is what I have so far. Super simple lean-to. I brought one tarp for me to use as my shelter. And this is what I got going on so far. It'll keep me out of the rain, keep me dry, and I'm going to cover the top with some leaves and brush and secure it even more. Let's go. How you feeling, Bales? How's my girl? Guys, fast forward a bit. Sorry I left you out, but the black flies were eating my ass, so I had to stop filming. But a lot has happened since I last filmed. I put up my shelter. It's all done now. Well, kind of all done. And I started a fire and built a fire pit. There she is. So come check it out. And so I choose to live for the trees, for the good people left in this world, and for the endless possibilities. Let this become my guide for all things wild. Let these pages be filled with the answers that I find whispering in the trees. the wisdom I found in the soil beneath my feet, and the soulfulness that I find within every adventure that I take into the abyss of nature. Leave her wild, for that is where her soul is at home, and where she is truly free. Leave her wild, my darling, leave her wild. So, I think my dog just got stung by a bee, because she's laying here in her face. Her face! Oh, Bailey, what happened to you? Let's see. No food, no water, but I didn't say no beer. Hell yeah, brother. Cheers. I got here kind of late today, so I didn't really get to try out much fishing, but I was just sitting and looking out at the water and I saw a fish jump out of the water. So I'm definitely gonna throw my line in and see what happens next. Maybe I'll catch a fish. Woo. Oh my gosh, I definitely got mosquito spray on the lens. These mosquitoes are freaking swarming. Ah! But it's a good time. Fire's booming. I threw my line into the water a few times, and guess what? There was a fish so big that bit it that it broke my line and took my hook and my frickin' jiggy thingy. Yeah, gone. But then the mosquitoes were just like literally like crawling over me, so I had to like stop. But I'm really excited to try fishing again tomorrow. A great night, great time. I'm just gonna coat myself in bug spray, put on my net of sleep, and climb into my cozy little lean-to. How do you turn this thing off? Good morning, good morning. Had a pretty good sleep compared to sleeping in a bed, I guess. Not the best sleep of my life, but not the worst. Mostly my biggest complaints were the bugs, obviously. Those were pretty bad as I was trying to fall asleep, but throughout the night they slowed down. It rained a bit this morning. Thank God for this tarp. Feet got a bit wet, but I'm hoping today my sleeping bag and stuff will just dry out in the sun. And Bailey slept literally right beside me the whole night. It was the sweetest thing. I was just cuddling with her. It's so beautiful here when you wake up. Like, look at this view. Look at this. Look at it. Hi, honey. Good morning. Okay, let's get this day started. Alright, guys. Good start on a good morning. And I'm really excited because I'm going to try out some fishing today. And hopefully I catch something that I get to eat. But first, I gotta find worms. Bailey, if I was a worm, where would I be? Okay, we don't have worms in here, but we got a lot of ants and maggots. That's not really gonna help me right now because the maggots are too small. Maybe if I dig around a little bit, I could find a worm or two. Oh, but this ground here is fairly dry from these ants, so I doubt there's going to be any worms here. Goodbye. Even underneath the moss, which are supposed to collect rain, it is so dry. Worm hunt continues. Woo! It was like a clear sky. I was just like, oh, it's a beautiful day outside. It's raining. Shit raining from the sky, and there's... Alright, I couldn't find any worms. Not much luck, and the bugs are eating me alive back there in the woods. So I'm just going to use one of my little rubber lures or a spinner, and I'm just gonna go out and cast it and hope for the best, because last night I was casting it without any bait and something bit my line off completely. So I'm gonna assume that there's still fish in here and they're still really hungry and hopefully hungry enough. Fingers crossed. And we're gonna go out and see if we can catch a fish. Let's go. You gotta stay here, okay, Bales? You stay here. Come on. Come on, baby. Kick off here. We're not moving. Come on. Push.
A few moments later.
There we are. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning right now. So I'm gonna head somewhere where the sun hasn't hit. So hopefully there's still some bigger fish hiding in the cooler waters here. On a pretty good spot. I'm just gonna cast my line. Come on, bite it. Give it a little taste. Alright guys, I've been out here for 2.5 hours. I put my line in different places, different depths, tried different lures, and I haven't got a single bite in the past 2.5 hours. And it looks to me like the sky's kind of getting dark and there might be some rain coming in, so I'm just gonna head back, take a little break, maybe make some tea or something since that's all I have to eat and I'm hungry. Yeah, back to home we go. Look at my dog waiting for me all sweet. Hi, baby. And for anyone wondering too, I did bring Bailey her own food and water supplies, so no, she is not surviving with me. She is the reason my backpack is so heavy. I brought all, so my girl has enough and won't go hungry, right, Bales? Get myself a tea. And I just saw a group of people go past this way. The one spot I didn't try fishing, they caught a fish. So, after I relax for a sec here, situate myself again, I'm gonna go try fishing over there. Wish me luck. I just saw people literally catch a fish 20 feet from my campsite. Just over here in this corner. And they caught a decent fish. I saw them pull it out of the water. So, I'm off to try and fish the exact same spot. Hopefully, it works for me. See if I catch something, guys. Alright guys, I'm getting some bites here. The fact that I got like 2 bites made me feel a bit better about myself. No freaking way, guys, I just caught a fish! Check it out! How do I zoom out? Oh, bro, chill. These guys. Holy, I can't believe I just caught something. I'm so happy. Here he is, guys. Woohoo! Got the hook out. Well, this part's gonna look a little raunchy. I'm gonna have to hit him against the side of my boat. Because he is food. And thank you, buddy, for your life. You're gonna be, oh, frig. I was saying thank you, bud. You didn't have to, oh. Relax. I'm gonna have to, I'm so sorry. Woohoo! Woohoo! Alright, it kind of started raining a little bit, so I came into my shelter and I'm trying to identify the fish I just caught because, as you can tell, I'm not a professional fisher. So I made up this book and I wrote it myself and put in a bunch of pictures and different types of fish. Pretty sure what I caught was a largemouth bass, which is so cool. Never caught one of those before. And I cleaned and gutted my fish. And I'm going to start my fire now and start cooking some rice so I have some rice to go with my fish. Tilted this really flat rock up on its side so that the top side of it can get really hot, and then when it's really hot I'm gonna flip it over the fire and cook my fish on top of the hot rock. So while my fire is heating up, I will show you guys how I'm gonna season my fish. Like that. Got some fresh garlic cloves. They were the only thing I really brought from home to go with my food other than rice, just to make the fish kind of taste a lot better. And then I'm also going to go in with some lemon pepper seasoning, sprinkle that inside, and call her a day.
It's times like these where I almost forget that time itself even exists. Being so disconnected from the world is both eerie and beautiful. The silence and calmness that the depths of the forest provide is nothing that any city can beat. Being secluded sometimes is like a breath of fresh air. Not only did this trip remind me that I can fall in love with the solitude-filled moments in life, but that I can push myself to do hard things, alone, and challenge myself in ways I've always dreamed of. I think deep down, I just want to create a life that my younger self would have been proud of living. And every step towards following my gut and doing things that truly fulfill me is a step towards making that little girl inside of me smile. If you can teach and prove to yourself that you can handle any and all challenges that arise in life, including navigating backcountry waters alone, surviving and providing basic needs for yourself, what else couldn't you handle in life? What else is more important and essential than life itself? To me, when I fall back to my roots, the basic, primitive, natural ways of living, I get reminded of what truly matters. The rest of the world shuts off and takes my often loud mind with it. And what's left is me, the trees, and the birds. To some, that may be little, but to me, that's everything. This life is far too short to be lived half-assed. This is your reminder to be full-assed, complete-assed. Fill your life up with so much intention that no moments are ever lost to mediocrity. And better yet, find a dog with the sweetest little soul to do it all with. Sometimes you have to get a little lost to feel a little bit more found.
Look at all that yummy flesh in there. Rice is good. There's no way that tastes that good. That's so yummy. With some rice. 10 out of 10 fish. Like, I just blown my mind. The aftermath of a yummy meal. Bailey, come try your bass. Yummy, Bales. Bye, island. Alright, guys. That's a wrap. That was an awesome time out in the woods, out in the sticks. And I had a great, amazing adventure, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Lots of amazing moments, lots of not so great moments. I tried to film it all. Maybe next time I'll do better and get some more camera angles and some more footage for you guys. But this time was just a quick, fun adventure, You know, not really going by the books here, just on a whim. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really enjoyed myself, and it's time to head back to the mainland, and we got to make the whole 3-hour journey back that way. And lucky for me, the wind is, again, not in my favor. But my best friend Eric's waiting for me, and he's going to pick me up at the boat access point, so I have to make sure I'm there on time to meet him. But it's been an amazing time, and catch you guys next time on the next adventure. Bye! You ready to go, Bales? Say bye, Bales! Till next time, Kawartha Lakes. For now, we head 1,000,000 miles that way. Peace out!